souls, welcome to Tarot Physics, your space for cosmic insight and transformative tarot readings. I hope everyone's doing great. We're going to focus today on Virgo placements, 6th house placements, as well as Mercury placements from the Virgo aspect, okay? Sorry. All right, so let's just get into this. Let's see what's going on for the month of July. Oh, I just want one card. One card at a time. It keeps giving me, I just saw foundation and crown directly under it. 616 on the clock, so I don't know if that means something for someone. All right, so we have sacrifice. We have emotional. Ooh. What else for Virgo? Make sure you're checking your chart. See where you have Virgo placements are. Virgo placements. Where you have Virgo placements. All right, what house? All right, what planet? All right, I'm going to be using the spread deck. As you know, you can purchase it on Etsy. It creates a spread for you, as well as the Ocean Tarot deck that I purchased on Amazon. All right, I've just been trying to get into it. Ooh, out the gate, look, actual money. Okay then. Okay. All right, let's see. Clarify sacrifice. Jezebel. Okay. Emotional. Achievement in reverse. Clarify reward. Nice guy. Hold on, you guys, I gotta, oh lordy. Okay, hold on. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so this energy is really surprising to me. I was not expecting this to come out. Bottom of the deck is work, labor, effort. Split the deck is distant future. Bottom of the spread deck is sacral chakra, and we have work, labor, efforts of the actual oracle. So what this tells me is overall, a lot of you guys are going to be really focused on putting in the work into your manifestations, things that you're desiring, things that you want to happen. Okay, my flash went out. I'm so sorry, my flash went out. Dang. But anywho, it feels like, and then we have this Ice King energy and abundance, awakening, death magic. This is just opposite. This doesn't feel like solely you. Your main focus is working through the obstacles and distractions, okay? Yeah, your main focus is working on the obstacle, like working through it, okay? You see what I'm saying with these cards? And you have gift, you have karmic feminine, ritual, and karma here, bondage here. Now, to be honest with you, this feels like an energy of someone who is bound to their current situation. Not you. But what I'm getting here is interference. This is not necessarily your energy, okay? I really don't feel like that. I feel that this is and this happened in Leo's message as well. So some of you could be born on the cusp of Leo and Virgo, or there's just something about, maybe you have Virgo placements in 5th house, or you have Leo placements in your 6th house, or there's just like, or maybe a Leo Mercury, or it's just really, there's something here about a Leo, okay? Leo, Virgo, like there's a merging here of something. But I feel like, I'm really not, yeah, this is so, I wonder why somebody is so in your energy that is coming out in your reading. Like somebody is so intertwined here, because this is you. Things that you, clearly gift here at the bottom of the deck, there's something coming in that's really, really good for you. But I feel like this is somebody else who has, like, it's almost, somebody feels like what you receive is detrimental to their own achievement and their own goals. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Okay, guys, I'm sorry I had to answer a call, but yeah, it says sacrifice Jezebel, emotional achievement in reverse. Let's just get the tarot and kind of see where we are. Actually, I want to use this real quick because the reward, nice guy. Let's see. Now, depending on if you're a cross watcher, this could be an actual Virgo that's this Jezebel mentally and emotionally unstable person. Okay, I will say that, no shade to the Virgos, but hey, all of you aren't perfect. That goes for every zodiac. Okay, clarify Jezebel, past life, new home, breaking generational curses, divine timing, harvest time, lessons, lovebirds, pregnancy, evil eye, winter, and surrender. I feel like you've accomplished something here, okay? I feel like you accomplished a certain level of something in your life, okay? I feel like you've accomplished a certain level in your life, all right? And I feel that people are really embedded in your energy right now, especially depending on where you have certain Virgo placements, okay? Either, like, for instance, if you have a Virgo 12th house, it's like, I feel like an illusion has shattered in a sense of you've been getting messages. Things have been shown to you clearly. It's like you know where you're supposed to be at right now in this moment in time. But I feel like the people that have really been pressed against you and what it is that you needed to do or what you've been doing have been trying to really keep you in some type of, how can I say, keep you blind from that in a way. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Somebody is having a hard time with a transformation happening in your life. A new beginning. Four of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. Some of you could literally be moving. But with the Empress here, what it is that you're trying to grow here with work, labor, efforts, manifestation here is coming in. And somebody can't handle it. That's the issue. Okay? That is the main issue here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Because that's what I was saying. Your gain feels like a loss to someone. That's crazy. Especially if it's romantic. Two of Cups here. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Yeah, Nine of Cups here. And the Two of Wands here. And the Six of Swords. Whoever you are, you could have been through a lot. Okay? You could have been through a lot. And you're finally starting to overcome it. Or you had to go through something for things to start to shift in your life. And they are. Okay? And they are. At one point in time, I feel like you were someone who didn't, how can I say this? Like, it always seemed like a battle. Okay? But you're moving out of that energy. You're no longer having to fight for what it is that you want. Okay? Let's see something. Clarify achievement in reverse. Deception. Glow up tour at the bottom of the deck. Detox. Okay. Plant medicine and bigger. Divine timing. Full moon. Source. So a lot of you are going to see this before the full moon actually, but what's happening is a huge shift in your life right now. The problem is, let me clarify this deception. I'm telling you, something or someone, exactly, Tower and Page of Wands. Someone's trying to create confusion. Three of Pentacles. This could be someone that you tried to build with before, or wants to build with you, or wanted to build with you in a relationship and connections, even at work, projects, whatever the case may be. Others of you, they're trying to, it's almost like trying to dismantle what you're building. Okay? Some of you, this is definitely going to be an energy. Okay, an energy, an actual spirit that is like following you. Now, what I will say here is with this reward here being clarified by nice guy, it does get with the sun here, Leo energy here, the full Uranus energy with the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy here. There's a new beginning, Hierophant here, Taurus energy with Temperance, Sagittarius. There's a new beginning here happening where things are going to start taking off. The reward is possibly a connection coming in or something being made right. Okay, something being made right. All right. And I really feel like, I'm gonna be honest, like this feels like there's something or someone trying to distort what I need to say to you. So I'm gonna, let me see. Winter healing. Yeah, somebody is losing their rocker. Reap what's sown in red flag, curse removal. So whatever was done to you is being removed. And I'm gonna be honest, if it was sent to you, this energy cannot, the person or whatever it is cannot take it. So sorry. Phone call. Everybody just wants to interrupt this message. I don't understand. But anywho, okay, so we left off with bottom of the deck, curse removal. Split the deck is death, healthy eating, sun, and bigger. So I really feel like, I think this message is mainly telling you what's happening to the people that that wanted you to fall, Virgo. Vice versa for cross watchers who aren't a sun, you know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. But depending on where Virgo sits in your chart, it just feels like Ace of Cups here, this new beginning in love, something that you've been waiting for with Temperance here after a time of pause here. Yeah, the wheel is finally turning in your favor. So you have a Jupiter Virgo here. Okay, somebody's a Sun Virgo here as well. Uranus Virgo as well here. So somebody definitely is very burdened by this. Okay, Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands to the World, Saturn. You can have a Virgo, Saturn, and a Nine of Cups. You're literally walking into a wish fulfillment, Virgo. So whatever it is that you've been wanting, whatever you've been working on, it does look like it's going to actually grow into the physical realm. And what's happening right now, anyone that has with that nine, with this, I want to say Nine of Swords, this mentally and emotionally unstable here energy, whoever this is projected into your field, because this is projection. I mean, some of you may be a little anxious. You don't need to be, because whatever you're desiring is coming. But somebody or something that has been trying to control the trajectory of how someone's path or life is unfolding, null and void, literally. Because whoever you are, you're meant to break. Literally, it says breaking generational curses, and then at the bottom of the deck, curse removal. You literally just broke a chain, literally. All right, everyone, let's look and see what is being highlighted in your sixth house. We know sixth house rules routines, work, health, responsibilities, things of that nature. So let's just kind of see what's being highlighted or what you may need to focus on when it pertains to sixth house. Your sixth house personally. All right, so we have vision. We have past. We have action needed. And we have a family member's opinion. Bottom of the deck is specific outcome. Split the deck is effect. All right. Let me see. Let's clarify vision. We have full moon. So something may be shown to you during the full moon, or something about your vision is becoming clearer. Something you need to past. We have deception. Hold on. Past life detox. Work hard, play hard. Split the deck, marriage, signs, and symbolisms. Let's look. Clarify action needed. Oh, that was quick. Healthy eating. Some of you may need to may need to do a fast for this full moon, or a cord cutting. Bottom of the deck, lessons. So we have specific outcome here. A lesson is going to be learned with effect being clarified by winter here, and regret here with trapped. So honestly, the old you is being left behind, literally. Whatever was done in the past, something that could have kept you bound to circumstances, to situations, to people, I feel like you're spiritually, if not physically, cutting it off. Now, family members' opinion being clarified by cut cord. Some of you this may be very literally specific, in a sense of somebody may give you an actual advice to do so. I don't know why I can't talk. Okay. Well, I'll look at that. Let me see. Let me clarify vision and full moon. What is being shown on this full moon for sixth house placements? July. We have divine feminine. We have starseed, we have awakening, and we have family. Oh, well, ain't that about to, y'all are about to, you're about to be shown someone that you need to cut off from your, from your path. An older man, gift, rich guy, occupation, community, somebody in your immediate community here for something to grow or build. Yeah, someone that you could work with, that you worked with. This could be someone that you work with physically. This has something to do with your manifestation. Somebody is about to go through some type of karma. Look at that, traveling karma healer. You're about to be shown the truth about someone, but they're about to be shown the truth about you. Okay? Clarify deception, detox, and past life. Why is this? It seems like this was in the past. Yeah. Evil eye, manipulation, rich guy trusted. This is somebody you can't trust. You may have thought you could. That is what's being shown to you. Unbothered at the bottom of the deck, and chakras here. This is someone that may have been trying to stick around or stay longer than they were supposed to. Okay? Yeah, somebody definitely, this has something to do with your stability. We have house and abandonment at the bottom of the deck. Faith, bliss, health concern, and moving on. Let me see something. Clarify this house. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. Someone's in, I don't like this. I don't like this. Somebody has been trying to hinder someone's stability, their forward movement, their own building of their own family and connections. Yeah, somebody has been trying to, this could be Capricorn. Somebody could have a Capricorn 6th house. Okay, somebody's Jupiter could be in their 6th house. Somebody has a Cancer 6th house. Okay, air, some of you, your Venus is in your 6th house here. Hierophant, you can have a Taurus 6th house. Take it how it resonates here. But what's happening is things are shifting for you. So whatever whatever somebody tried to do, this is the same message from earlier, but in a different way. This has been affecting, how can I say this? I really feel like somebody has, like, imagine like you have a flow, right? And then somebody's been like, I'm just gonna scooch over here, right here. Like, you know, like you got, like they're just trying to mess up the flow, okay? Whether it be how you do things, okay? Mars is definitely significant. How you do things, so you have Mars in your 6th house. How you do things or how things flow in your life, if that makes sense. So a lot of like heavy Jupiter energy here, trying to physically block your growth, okay? And I feel like with action needed being clarified by healthy eating, there's an adjustment that you take here where you're removing anything that has been blocking your growth, whether this been physically or some of you spiritually here. This could have been happening ever since you were a child. This does give an energy of, it does give parent energy, grandparent, parent, or someone who played the parent role. But somebody here, it also just gives false guidance in a sense. Yeah, this is so you can stay on your North Node and your path. You can have North Node in your 6th house. Yeah, whoever you are, you're a natural healer. I could be talking to a masculine. Yeah, I could be talking to a masculine or about a masculine. It seems like a masculine is breaking free from a karmic cycle in their life. But there's also a feminine energy. It's like the way it's coming off to me, right? I'm getting I'm getting the side of the person that is going to prevail from doing this action, and I'm getting the side of the person who is watching this happen, and they actually have, like, they're having an issue behind this because look, concern and blocked. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to like figure out. It's like being bilingual. Like, imagine trying to say something in Spanish but English comes out, or trying to say something in English and Spanish comes out. I'm trying to figure out how I can tell you without it sounding like all over the place, but I'm getting both sides. It feels like someone's control is null and void. It's like somebody doesn't have power anymore over a masculine energy. If you're, this is a Queen of Wands energy in reverse. This is that Jezebel energy that we saw before. 10 of Wands, someone that's been trying to, or been keeping something or someone weighed down due to either stability here, trying to keep someone bound. 8 of Swords. Hierophant, Taurus energy, heavy Taurus. This could have been a Taurus. Okay, this could be a Taurus attached to someone. He could be finally breaking free from something. Or for some of you, this was a Taurus masculine here who created this. You have Scorpio or Scorpio here, Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress here. Libra, Taurus energy here. I need more on this Queen of Wands in reverse. Bondage, there you go. Moving on. Twin flame. Look, moving on. Twin flame, third party sitch, mature woman. This could be an older woman or a child's mother. This is just somebody that wants control, y'all. Hermit, watching it. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Star, watching something bloom, watching someone's light, watching the cycle close here. Saturn could be in your 6th house. Whoever this is, they can't stop it. They can't. Look, they can't. They're bound to the situations and the circumstances that they've created here. Yep. They can't escape it. Someone also feels very bound, or they could have felt controlled by this energy too, though. I will say that. Someone's making a choice on what direction they should go. All right, let's clarify cut cord. Cut cord. We have opposition. Okay, boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Something or someone has been blocking. Okay, I got it. Okay. Follow me. This woman has been the opposition. This could be someone's family member or a connection, whether it be children, okay, a mother, okay. It could be multiple, but it's a karmic feminine energy, okay? Someone who is deceptive, controlling, and not all the way up there mentally. She would like to be perceived as this, but she's not, okay? And it feels like her true colors are being shown here. This is someone in a masculine circle, okay? This is someone that has been blocking either. It's crazy because this is what I was seeing. They've either been, I feel like this woman is connected to this Taurus energy, okay? You got Aries energy with this Queen of Wands in reverse. If that makes sense, you have an Aries 6th house. But they're attached to this, and it's been kind of blocking a feminine energy as well, the divine feminine, okay? It's been blocking. It's like it's been blocking what she's been trying to do for her own self, because this person is very controlling, very jealous, very envious. But it's because of this masculine. You see what I'm saying? Certain things that have been kind of in the way of what you've been trying to build and what you do daily in work, your career, like things of that nature. It has been attached to a masculine, okay? It has been attached to a masculine. Clarify this, and it's heavy Taurus energy. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Yeah, justice and entity attachment. Knew it. It's attached to this masculine, sweetheart, actual money, emotional pain, transition, the veil, and love offer. Yep. Now, with legal coming up in the struggle position, this could be someone trying to avoid justice or karma coming their way, in a sense. But it feels like some of you may be needing to do and this could be in the full moon in July. Do it whenever you're called, but I am recording this in June, the week of the full moon. And if I'm correct, hold on, let me find it. If I'm correct, the full moon is June 29th. So literally, yeah, it's not during the week. So it's the week before I'm recording this. But It could be telling you both, but I'm gonna ask, because being that I'm reading it now, do it whenever you watch this video, for one. But is this full moon the full moon for June 29th? Nine of Swords. Something's a trigger. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles here, the Hermit, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Definitely make sure you're doing an uncrossing. You may even need to do it from the man that this woman is connected, because whoever this woman is, she's jealous of this divine feminine. Clarify this Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, wow. Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles, King of Cups. So, and the Hermit. Somebody thinks a reunion or a connection is coming together. Some of you may not even want this person. Yeah, that's the problem. Ace of Swords, they think something is coming together. And this person is a whole, imagine coming up as an entity attachment. And there goes the entity. A masculine energy. Abandonment. Mentally and emotionally unstable. That's okay. That's why she's bound. She's trying to free herself from something she attached herself. But why though? Why is it? Why? Yeah. Why? What was done? What was done? We have unbothered, bliss, karma, entity attachment, work, labor. So something could have been something that she, well, there you go. Death, magic, endings on a rich girl, on a woman here, animosity. Somebody was jealous. Wow. I feel like whatever somebody put out towards you, divine feminine, is coming back on them. But this is because this is coming through a woman connected to a man that you were connected to. It looks like you have something new coming in, okay? You have a new beginning. But this person in particular, they're getting karma here. Okay, somebody's ancestors is on their ass. And this could actually come into physical form in like imprisonment, literal imprisonment. But this is also spiritual jail too. This gives judgment. That legal in the struggle position, this gives judgment. Yeah, something is coming to a complete end. Death card energy here with the Four of Wands in a community or in a family dynamic. Yeah, there's something here. There's something here that is ending that was created within a family dynamic. But with justice, Libra energy, it is going to heal someone else's family dynamic. So it lets me know that someone attacked someone's legacy, their family, their bloodline. They're attacking them. That's crazy. Just the way this is coming out, and it was all due with actual money. It was jealousy and envy out of money. Yeah, somebody has lost their rockers. Look at this. Because you're sitting over here trying to control someone else, someone that's protected, all because of money or what someone has. I think someone did something. I think they went too far, y'all. A very deceptive person, but it's because they have an attachment, okay? Yeah. These two, intuitive Kev, karmic masculine, karmic feminine community. So whoever these two people are, you know who they are. They try to take something from you on a spiritual and physical level, okay? Communication and conflict is here, and pathway. Somebody's upset about communication between you and someone, so maybe you needed to talk to this person. But there's some animosity here. The problem is they know something is coming back together. And it may not even be the connection it may not even be this King of Pentacles and Hierophant. What may happen is you're actually getting the type of man that you deserve. Some of you are getting the type of job that you deserve. You're going to start to be recognized for what it is that you do. Whatever these individuals try to block you from, especially with that Jupiter energy, and it feels like your growth, they have no control over that in any way. This person is learning a lesson. They didn't have control from the beginning, but that's how God works. God will let you build a tower and then break it down. 1919 on the clock. All right, you guys, let's look and see what's coming in, or what pretty much Mercury energy for July from the Virgo aspect. So this is pretty much, how do you need to think? How do you need to process mentally things? Okay. How do you need to organize? How do you need to put things together? Okay. And also, how do you need to, well, once again, I mean, I'm reiterating the same thing, but how do you need to approach things more clearly this month? Okay. Mercury placements for July. We have love and romance. Okay. Too many. Come on. Too many. We have considerations. Okay. We have throat. Wow. Okay. Expression. And we have fertility. That could be physical or spiritual. Bottom of the deck, ideas. All right. Let me get an oracle. I want to get an oracle, okay? I want to see. I'm going to use this one. What's gossip? Let's clarify love and romance. Actually, I take that back. Clarify love and romance for Mercury placements. How do we need to process things? How do we need to see things through? How do we need to approach? All right, so you need to approach and process love through a healing manner. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to get more on that. Let's clarify considerations. All right, we have fourth house. This has a lot to do with your stability, your home front, your family, those connections, but that dynamic in a sense of like your own physical home here. Considerations here, bottom of the deck, and love. All right. How is something going to grow? Can something be more than what it is? You know, can it be more than platonic? Can we build a life together? That type of energy here. Yeah, Mars. But this is also about doing, Sagittarius, and seeing things to the end. I'm going to get more on that. Throat chakra. Show me throat. We have Uranus. So some of you, this may be an energy of being clear, okay? Uranus is ruled by Aquarius, okay? But I still get that Ace of Swords energy from this pool, okay? The reason why I say that is because you have the numinous, which is mystery, at the bottom of the deck, and you have opposition and Venus and Mars here. So this lets me know that something could be coming together in love, more communication, or there's a need for that, okay? How things are processed in love have to come from a healing. You have to see how this is showing me. It's showing me you need to do things completely different. And some of you, that involves you actually speaking up, communicating your feelings, okay? I know there could be a fear of like that unknown of what's the outcome of how something could be. But throat and then fertility, it just lets you know doing things differently, especially when it pertains to just communicating things, maybe even expressing yourself differently than you're used to doing, okay? Depending on the situation. All right, that could be calm, or that could be, you know, but you have that Aquarius energy again. So I could be talking to someone whose Mercury is in their fourth house. Okay, the same sign as their Chiron or their Uranus, or you have an Aquarius Mercury. Clarify fertility. We have moon. Okay, so your moon and your Mercury could be the same sign. Someone, if you want something to grow, especially romantically, okay, ideas at the bottom of the deck, opportunities, split the deck is Libra, okay? You can have a Libra Mercury as well. But it feels like in this particular situation, I think I'm talking to someone who is healing or has healed from a connection. You are the wild card when it pertains to your family dynamics. You have the ability to have what a lot of women or men in your family do not have, because of how you process things mentally, okay? And how you love, because we saw Venus, and how you act, we saw Mars, okay? All of those work with each other, but it's also your feelings, because moon has a lot to do with how you process your feelings as well also, okay? A lot of you, that fertility, you can either have a Libra or a Taurus moon, okay? I just feel like some of you want a chance at something But in order for it to happen, you have to approach these things from a healing place, okay? You cannot do them the same as you were before, okay? Mirror, mirror. This is looking at yourself, seeing what needs to be changed, being shown, okay? You could also be literally dealing or coming into a relationship with someone who mirrors you, okay? That shows you what you put out. And that could definitely show you how you need to act and what you don't need to do. But let me clarify, Chiron. What are we healing from? All right, we need better boundaries, commitment issues, and situationships with breaking cycles. That's what I'm saying. You're at a place of where you are at, you're about to obtain a real, or you're opening the door for a real connection. Okay? Some of you, for you to obtain the type of relationship you need, if you're not at this space now, you need to have better boundaries, especially with people who are just coming in and out of your life, okay? People that just want what they could get, want what feels good, whatever the case may be. But overall energy, like I said, I feel like, and it says it in the card, I feel like you're at a place where you're about to obtain the type of relationship that no one or people in your family may not been able to maintain. Not obtain, but maintain, okay? Clarify fourth house. We have hidden agenda, gaslighted, bottom of the deck, red flags. This is seeing things for what they are. And I think this is something, and the reason, okay, this is you approaching it from a healed place, but also from a lesson learned, okay? All right, that's the thing. This is not just going out on a whim or no. This is doing things the complete opposite of what you did and how you approached love before in the past. That is how you're going to obtain what it is that you desire. See, throat, Uranus, breaking cycles here, and bounce back here with behind the mask here. People that have been definitely gaslighting you, of course, but also manipulation. People who want something. Always got their hand out, but nothing to give. You're the only person pouring into the individual. They're never pouring back into you. Okay, we're done with that. But also, unfortunately, this is something that has been passed down. This is something that has been passed down, but we have ghosted and lesson learned. It feels like, yeah, some of you have just gone through like the ringer with people here for sure. And it feels like with self-made, cuffing season, and hustle mode here, doing things completely different, coming back from a setback here, okay? Whether it be financial, okay, or it could be both. But this is also putting yourself out there in a different way as well. For some of you, for work. In order to actually really bounce back on a financial level and have that independent success that you would like, you're once again going to have to do things again, like differently, okay? You're just going to have to do it differently here. Yeah, and then you have overnight success. You will achieve what it is that you're wanting here. But see, moons, let's clarify by toxic love, DM slide, friend zone, sneaky link, bottom of the deck, side hustle, split it, let it go, hustle mode, and deja vu. Yeah, this is so you don't repeat the cycle. Okay? Because I feel like even with that moon, there's an opportunity for growth here, but there's a need to bring things to the light. Things that seem hidden, that go back to situationships, things not clearly stated is an issue here. Yeah, things that are hidden are definitely an issue, but it looks like overall doing things differently, especially socially, 11th house here, is going to expand 9th house. So your Mercury could be in your 11th or your 9th house. That is how you grow. That is how you move forward. That is how you learn the lessons of love and entrepreneurship, because somebody here is an entrepreneur. And how you put yourself out there is changing, but it's also going to be like a big comeback for you, okay?